Hi there, hello and a massive welcome to the channel. Today's addiction I want to make you farmers aware of the quadruple gathering farming method I use currently in game, which can make you some seriously good gold with a little work and effort. So grab that coffee, and please get comfy, and let's get richer together. Blizzard's fun police have been working overtime these past couple of weeks, destroying all our favorite farming methods with hot fixes, changes and nerfs. The profane tinder box farm being just one prime example. So, as a dedicated reagent farmer, I need to adapt to how I farm and make gold in game, and this quadruple farming method will fill the void very nicely indeed. Hallow Falls is where I make most of my gold in game currently. It is my golden playground to wealth and becoming even richer in game, and I would like to share this with you by showing you just how easy and simple this method truly is. It is recommended to use a dedicated gathering character that has both mining and herbalism unlocked and leveled as much as possible. But do understand, this is not needed, just highly advised, as it will yield you the best results and profits while farming. So to prove this statement quickly, I shall be starting by using my poorly geared low-level warrior who has 0 skill points in mining and herbalism. I want my warrior to be my new dedicated gathering character, and have already spent a little time collecting all the profession knowledge points scattered around the new zones. The aim is to have both mining and herbalism builds to the point where I can farm while mounted, then to level all aspects of gathering. Starting with quantities before quality ores and herbs, as the lower to mid-ranked reagents sell faster than rank 3 reagents, but at a lower cost. So, being able to farm and obtain more lower-ranked ores and herbs over the quality just seems to be the best way to start this build, which will further increase your overall profits. While using a file of true sight, which will allow us to see all the hidden gathering nodes, and using Gowl Fish Delight food buff to further improve our perception when fishing only. The plan is rather simple. All we are doing is farming, but at the same time, fishing, of course. But to further improve profits, we will also be farming both disturbed dirt and Arathi treasure hoards during Beledar's light cycle and concentrated shadows during the dark cycle. Honestly, any farmer worth their weight in gold should be doing this already, as it is a very good way to make gold, even if you are just traveling around the different zones. Farmers should get into the habit of gathering every node they see, picking up all the zone-wide drops and practically looting absolutely everything in sight. Countless times I have seen so many players just completely ignore the disturbed dirt or Arathi treasure hoard sitting right next to them as they mine before flying away. Yes, this will add but a few extra seconds onto your farm, but it can also make you some serious gold from the loot within. Now, for something you may just not be aware of yet. But did you know you are able to fish and obtain both imperfect and its better ranked version null stones? Both can be obtained while fishing, and not just mining like so many players may think. When fishing, you always want to be on the lookout for blood pools or floating deep treasures, as these two fishing pools have the best chances on stones, and my current personal record is sitting at 8 stones from 1 blood pool. So as you can clearly see for yourself that fishing for stones currently is in fact possible. And having your fishing skill above 300 using the Algary Weaver line attachment will only help you to further improve your chances on stones while farming. Anything less than 300 in fishing and you still will get stones, but at a much lower rate, so it is well worth the small amount of time it takes to hit 300 before the real grind begins. Apart from the cloth and some of the disenchanting reagents. Everything you currently see within my warband bank has been farmed only using the quadruple farming method, and only within Hallow Falls this past week on my downtime. We are now well into Season 1, and sadly the reagent market has crashed somewhat hard, thanks mostly to Blizzard and all their recent changes they made the past couple of weeks. So is it still possible to make large amounts of gold reagent farming in the war within, and is this quadruple farming method any good? Well, the short answer would be hell yes. So allow me to show you just how good this method really is. Instead of claiming to make tons of gold, I much prefer to just provide as much hard proof as possible. And I like to do this by showing you actual sales, as they happen on screen and right in front of your eyes. This way, you are able to see for yourself what reagents sell stupidly fast and the very addictive price tags that come with them. So please sit back and relax, enjoy your lovely coffee, and I shall be back shortly with my final thoughts and surprising end results. Due to life, I was unable to log back into WoW for the best part of the day, so I was not able to log in to quickly run a undercut scan and repost any reagents. But this did not bother me, as most the reagents that came from this farming method tend to sell almost instantly or within a couple of minutes, as you just saw and witnessed for yourself. So, with all the recent hotfixes, nerfs and many changes made by Blizzard, and the reagent markets taking a swan dive of a very high cliff, is it still possible to make large amounts of gold and in a highly relaxing and addictive way? Well, I am simply not going to answer that question. Instead, I will just let you judge my results for yourself. Farming only a couple of hours each day, and only farming using the quadruple farming method solely for stones, and again, only within Hallow Falls. So I am 100% damn sure and think it's totally worth every second spent farming using this method, and that is just my own personal dedicated farming response. And not the amount of gold I just made talking. So, this was the quadruple farming method to making gold in the war within now complete. I really do hope you found this useful and can make as much gold, if not more, than myself. The more you put into this farming method, the more you get back in return. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed the video, but for me now, however, it's back to farming I go. So until the next one, and like always farmers, stay away from the crazy people and please stay warm and safe out there.